Okay, given that we have 6 sine theta, which is going to be -5, okay? And then they're saying theta is an element between 0 up until 270, okay? And then they say use a diagram to determine the value of cos theta. So we don't want theta, guys. You should be careful here. We are looking for cos of theta, okay? So if the sine of theta is this, we want to know which one is going to be the cos of theta. So on 4.1, we're going to first start by putting this thing here in a standard form, okay? We're going to make sine theta the subject of the formula. If we make sine theta the subject of the formula, it says sine theta is going to be given as -5/5 all over 6. Okay? Yeah. Okay, now that we have that, we are then going to define sine. How do you define sine? Definition of sine. We define it as opposite all over hypotenuse. Yeah, so you say which here you have opposite all over the hypotenuse side. Okay? So opposite is y. All over hypotenuse side is what is r. So in other words, it tells you which y is going to be equaling to -5, okay? And then it says which r is going to be equaling to what? To 6. Are we still together there? Okay?
Yeah.
Now we're going to put this thing here on a diagram. If you put this thing here on a diagram, how is it going to look like? You come and say, okay, we have theta, we have sine theta, which is negative, okay? Now you have all student take off. Where is sine going to be negative? Where do you expect sine to be negative?
Third and fourth quadrant.
So we expect it to be in the third quadrant, okay? And also in the fourth quadrant. But look at the following. This is what they said. They said theta is going to be between 0 and what and 270. So in other words, theta cannot go to fourth quadrant. Can you see that? Okay?
Yeah.
Now, if theta cannot go to the fourth quadrant, it means what you are going to draw your diagram where?
In the third quadrant.
In the third quadrant. So you're going to come and draw your diagram here. And then from here, you're going to have 90 degrees. Okay?
Yeah.
And then starting from here up until there, you're going to say this angle here is going to be equal to what? To theta. And then from here, we already know what is y. Okay? What is y? Y is going to be equal to -5. Okay?
Yes.
What is r?
6.
It's 6. And then, Tina, what we are looking for is the missing side here. What is our x there? We can get it.
Yes.
How are you going to get x? So we're going to have r squared, which is going to be equal to x squared plus y squared. Now we have 6 all squared minus 5 all squared, which is going to give us x. It's going to give us x squared. Okay? And then you say root, and then you say root. It says x is going to be equal to plus and a minus. Let's check this then. We're going to put this in our calculator. We have root, and then we have 6 all squared minus open bracket. And then we have -5 all squared. If you type this in your calculator, it gives you, so you're going to get root 11. Okay? So you're going to get plus and a minus root 11. Now, which one are we going to take? X is positive or negative?
Negative.
So I'm going to say to them, therefore, x is going to be equal to minus root 11, meaning here we have root 11. I get. Then we are going to get 1 mark for the diagram. We are going to get 1 mark for x. And then let's define cos. How do you define cos, by the way?
Adjacent all over hypotenuse.
Yeah, adjacent is x all over r. Again. Now, what is your x? Minus root 11 again. All over, what is the hypotenuse?
6.
It's 6. Yeah, then we're going to give you 2 marks here, and then you get your 4 marks all in all. Now we want number 2. Number 2, they say which you should tell them what's going to be the tan of theta. Now you have 2, and then you have the tan of theta. How do you define tan?
Opposite all over.
So it's y all over x, which is going to be given as 2 multiplied by, we know what is y. What is y? -5 all over minus root 11 again. And then if you type this in your calculator, it says this one multiplied by this one is going to give us 10 all over root 11. And then you get 1, 2. We are still fine. Okay? And then here they say, tell us which one is going to be the sine square of theta all over the cos square of theta. Sine square of theta all over cos square of theta. We know what the answer is going to be one again, but I am going to get a mark for substituting. So you need to substitute first. So if you substitute, you already told us which one is sine. Again. You said sine is minus 5 all over 6. Again.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say minus 5 all over 6 all squared plus cos squared. You already told us which one is cos squared. You said this is going to be minus 11 all over 6 all squared. And then we're going to get 1 mark for substitution. And then you're going to get 1 mark for the answer. If you type this in your calculator, let's put it so you're going to have open bracket again. You have minus 5 all over 6 close bracket all squared plus
minus 11
all over 6 close bracket
squared.
squared. Is it root? It's not root here. Is it root?
Is
Minus root. Yeah. Sorry for that. It's minus root. Yes. (4.1.2). So it means which it's not 1 then. So according to this diagram, 4.1.2.
Yes.
You get what?
10 root 11 over 11.
10 root 11 all over 11.
Yes.
So let's fix this one. Let's finish this one. We'll come back to that one. So we have minus root 11 again. And then this is going to be what to be? All squared like this. Yeah, and then it gives us 1 again. Yeah, here you're going to get 1 mark for substitution and then 1 mark for answer. You're saying here, if you type this in your calculator, if you say this one multiplied by this one, you say it gives you
10 root 11 all over 11.
Okay, let's try that. But given this one is the same part. I have a feeling which is the same part. So we have 2 again.
Yes.
Multiplied by, we have minus 5 all over minus root 11. And then you get 10 root. Yeah, what your calculator does, it rationalizes this thing. So it already made it. Remember, our answer cannot have a root in the denominator. Mathematical, we are not allowed to have an answer. But even this one, this answer and this one, they're exactly the same. I simply said this one multiplied by this one. If I say this one multiplied by this one, it gives us 10. Numerator multiplied by numerator. Denominator multiplied by denominator. Your calculator is doing the right thing. Our answers are not supposed to have a root in the denominator. So it's called rationalization. Okay, we are done with this one. 4.1, we are done. Then we're going to move on to 4.2. Mselafo Mkam.